crochet tutorial is the Easy Crochet Slouchy hat. It features 2 complementing colors and then flips the color pattern for a yin-yang effect. You'll need a 5.5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a red and gray medium weight yarn. First, we'll start with the adjustable loop and chain 60. Once you've reached 60 chains, you'll want to make sure that your chain is not twisted. So run your fingers along the chain before you slip stitch into the first stitch to make sure that it's flat. Now slip stitch into the first chain to join, and you'll chain 1 and half double crochet into the back bump of each chain. That first one is kind of tricky. After that, you should be able to clearly see the back bump on the opposite side of the chain, and this will come in handy when you create the trimming for the hat at the end. Continue the half double crochets into the back bump of each chain all the way around. Once you make it to the end, you're ready for round 2. You can slip stitch in the first half double crochet to close. Now chain 2 and half double crochet in each half double crochet around. Repeat this for round 3 as well. Once we're at the end of round 3, you'll slip stitch into the first half double crochet to close. And we'll start joining our second color yarn. You'll simply pull the gray yarn through, keeping the yarn connected. Pull the yarn to the inside of the hat and start with your half double crochets in the next color yarn around. Slip stitch into the first half double crochet to join. Now we'll go back to yarn A, pull it through the loop for 4 chains, and now we'll start round 5 with treble crochets in each half double crochet stitch. So once we're at the end of round 5, we are ready for round 6. We'll slip stitch into the first treble crochet to close, pull the yarn into the inside of the hat and transfer over to yarn B. Chain 1 and back to half double crochets into each treble crochet around. Now that we've made it around towards the end of round 6, we're ready for round 7. Slip stitch to close, back to yarn A, and chain 4, and treble crochet into each half double crochet stitch around. Oops, that's a double crochet. Continue to treble crochet. Be sure to leave a little slack as you change colors each round, so that the seaming in the inside of the hat is nice and loose without pulling on each round. At the end of round 7, slip stitch to close and back to yarn B, chain 1 and half double crochet in each treble crochet around for round 8. Moving to round 9, we're back to yarn A with 4 chains and treble crochet into each half double crochet stitch. Remember to slip stitch to close, and for round 10 we'll continue on with the half double crochets in each treble crochet stitch with yarn B. At the closing of round 10, you will repeat this half double crochet round into each half double crochet with yarn A. Now this is round 11, and it marks the beginning of the color switch. From this point on, your half double crochet rounds will be using yarn A, and your treble crochet rounds will be using yarn B. Now for round 12, using yarn B, chain 4 and treble crochet into each half double crochet around. Now slip stitch into the first treble crochet to close, and moving on to round 13, we'll switch back to yarn A, chain 1 and half double crochet in each treble crochet around. Continue this pattern of half double crochet rounds in yarn A and treble crochet rounds in yarn B until you reach round 17, the final half double crochet round. So now finishing up round 17 of half double crochet, you'll slip stitch to close, and now we're ready to close the hat. You'll skip the first 9 half double crochets and slip stitch into the 10th. Skip 9 and slip stitch into the 10th half double crochet. Repeat this all the way around. slip stitch 1 or 2 times in the center of the hat to close. Fasten off and pull that tail through the center of the hat so you can weave in the ends. You should have 6 petals. This looks like 5 petals here, but there's a little something tucked under. Here's an image of what it looks like after I untuck the hidden petal. Now we're ready for the trimming. Find the tail at the beginning of your foundation chain, pull yarn B through, chain 1 and half double crochet into each, half double crochet around. Here's where the stitches in the back bump of the chain at the beginning of this project comes in handy. It makes it much easier to half double crochet around the trimming, and it creates a more relaxed fit when you wear your beautiful hat. I've done this trimming before with the same yarn and a little thin elastic cord. I've also done it with very stretchy yarn. So feel free to try out new things so you can get a perfect fit. Simply slip stitch to close, fasten off, and you're ready to weave in all your ends. Luckily, there aren't many ends to weave in. Now you're ready to show off your beautiful hat to the world. Every color combination that I've experimented with came out perfect, so have fun and choose colors that work best for you. If you like this tutorial, give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our page. Oh yeah, and ring the notification bell so you'll know every time we post a new video.